I learned how to whistle. I learned how to whistle maybe 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago now, and I literally cannot stop whistling, and I can't stand it. I'd be working out, I'd be freaking walking to the house, and I can't stop whistling. It's why? Hello motherfuckers, it is me, jaymft. Welcome back. I know, I'm staying consistent. Who the fuck am I? I don't fucking know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, so obviously I've already started doing my makeup. I already did kind of record something, and then maybe I didn't like it, but so, you know, I was like, no, okay, we gotta post something. We gotta do something, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm gonna do is I decided that I'm just gonna do like a quick little eyeshadow look. Honestly, like I'm not gonna go heavy. Like it's probably just gonna be like bronzer, this and that, but life has been crazy, and I kind of wanted to I just kind of wanted to share those stories and everything. That's what I was trying to say. So yeah, so I don't know where the fuck all this energy came from, honestly, but let's begin. And don't look at my nails, as I show them. Don't look at them, but here I am showing you. I fucking hate them. They are like little, just like gel Sally Hansen press-ons, whatever, and obviously they're gonna pop off eventually, so I'm just gonna leave them on. But I am not feeling them. Like from afar, they literally just look like my natural nails, so it's okay. But then I look at the thumbs and I'm like, yikes, Santos. Anyways, but yeah, so don't pay attention to those. But man, oh man. Okay, so where do I begin? So, I'm the type of person where I do pay attention to signs, whether it be from the universe, God, personal manifestation, whatever, you know, whatever it is, I listen to that shit, you know what I'm saying? And I'm very open to those things, and I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and things were put in your path for a reason, and you know, it just depends on how observant you are. Yeah, I've always paid attention to those things, and my personal belief is, like, I believe in God, but I do at the same time believe that whatever it may be, I don't know if it's the universe, but I think that it does have to do with how your vibrations are, and what you put out in the world is what you're going to receive. You know, if you live good, you will receive good. Of course, it's not always going to be good, because there's always going to be bad things, and without the bad, there's never going to be good, and without the good, there's never bad, you know? So it's just kind of this balance and everything, and it's up to you to create that balance. But with that, I still withstand a personal relationship with God, and every day I do thank him for everything that he has given to me and everything that he has taken away out of my life. And I just feel like that, being grateful for literally everything. Like today I went through and I was like, you know what, thank you, Lord, for my dogs. Like, thank you for allowing me to have this experience with them, and you know, just placing them in my life, because I truly do love my dogs. And thank you for my fish, thank you for our little pet lizard that I have. And just, you know, I do this on the daily, and I think it just serves as a reminder to me to be thankful for literally everything. And once you are able to be thankful for everything, then you will be able to achieve true happiness. And I'd say that I am pretty fucking happy. So, but of course, that's never to say that I don't go through times where I'm not happy, and you know, like I said, the good and the bad, balance. So the stories that I'm going to tell right now are going to be kind of out of order and everything, just because it makes more sense to tell them in this order. But yeah, so like I mentioned before, life has been fucking crazy, but in a good way. And I paid attention to, more increasingly than like in the past and stuff, but I've always paid attention to signs and stuff. For like, I started noticing, like at first it was kind of subtle and everything, but I would start seeing the numbers 444 everywhere. Like change due for a person paying was 444, the total due was 444, the time was 444, just like random fours literally everywhere. And so I was just kind of like, okay, interesting. Like I didn't bother to look it up or anything like that. I was just like, okay. And so bitch, I was in my bed after work, whatever. I just gotten home, and I was scrolling through Instagram, just like on the explore page or whatever, and let me read it to you. Let me fucking read it to you. This shit trips me the fuck out, man. So I'm scrolling through Instagram, and just like I said on the explore page, and this comes up. And I'm like, what the fuck? And whenever just stuff like this happens, like my eyes start watering and I kind of freak out a little bit on the inside, whatever. But I read it, and so What this post says, 444, you're not reading this message by chance. You're reading it because it's meant for you. This is your validation that things are finally going to begin to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. What the fuck? What the fuck? You know, when I freaking run them over my parents and everything, and I share with them what I read and blah, 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 and just like what I've been experiencing. And it was crazy, you know? Like, I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And so, you know, there's only so much you can do about that. It's kind of exciting, so, you know, just whatever. Keep that in mind and life goes on. The next day, I'm normally a really vivid dreamer, and it's normal for me to have very random ass dreams, and I don't know, it's always been kind of just, I think it's in my blood. My grand, she dreams really vividly. My dad, he's crazy ass dreamer. He talks in his fucking sleep, and so do I. And so like the other night I had a dream, and I hadn't had a dream like so vivid, and honestly it was kind of a nightmare. I woke up at like 4, 5 in the morning. I woke up crying, whatever, and I was super like depressed and sad about it, and I just prayed about it and I went back to bed. The next day, whatever, I wake up, life continues, and I'm thinking about my dream, and I'm like, like I remember specifically seeing like a UFO in the dream, which is hella random, I know, but I was just like, bro, what the fuck, you know, like what the fuck is that? Of course, I go to Google to look it up. What does it mean to dream of seeing a UFO? Here it says UFO dream meaning. If you see a UFO in your dream, fortunately this does not mean that you're at risk of getting abducted by space aliens, which obviously I'm not expecting that, like but blah blah blah. It most likely represents a new relationship, job, or situation that you're faced or feeling apprehensive about. To enter this new area in your life with caution and trust your own judgment, intuition, and regarding the situation. So kind of basically meaning like that something new is coming, you know, just like the 444 new things happening, which actually that might just tie together subconsciously. Interesting. But yeah, so then that happened, and like I was just thinking about it, whatever, and I was just like, man, like this is just too much of a coincidence, you know? And I'm just like, shit, finally something good happens to me, like come on now, like what the heck, you know? But, and so I was thinking like earlier, like, or last night I was talking to my friend, and we're talking about like my crazy experience going on and blah blah blah. And I was thinking back to like right before this whole quarantine thing happened. My mom, she was at like some volunteer thing with my brother, and they were like serving like elderly people at some like I don't even know what it was, but they were just like serving food to them. So basically my mom, she was serving food, and like some random lady walks up to her and she's like, do you have a daughter? And she's like, oh yes I do, and I have 2 sons or whatever, blah blah blah. And she's like, good things are coming her way, like good things are coming her way, blah blah blah. And I'm like, bitch. So that's another one. And so I'm thinking, okay, so that's 3 good things, so what's the 4th gonna be? And I'm honestly just waiting on it, you know what I'm saying? So whatever it is, universe, you know, like I said, whatever it is, I am ready for whatever it is. And I'm super excited about that. And I think it's so cool to just be able to notice those little things, and it just makes life fun. I zoomed in just a little bit more because I'm doing like my signature eyeliner look right now. And like last night I spent the night at my friend's house, and she was just kind of like, I told her about everything, and she kind of got a little scared by it. And I know that with some people, like, it kind of scares them. Some people, it's just kind of like, what's it to, like, it doesn't matter, you know, type of thing. But personally, I believe in that shit, and I think it's fucking crazy. And honestly, like, I feel like if you open yourself up to things like that in a positive way, because obviously you can open up yourself to like more negative things, you know, I feel like when you open your mind, your conscious up to these things, and you create a different and a deeper understanding for life. And I like, honestly, like, I look at things in a lot of different perspectives, and obviously I'm not perfect in everything, and every day I try to better myself as a human being. But it just, you start to realize like where you put your energy, and where you put your energy is where, like, what things are going to manifest out of it, you know? So if you walk through life with this angry attitude, and you only put out negativity, and you only feel negative emotion, when you're only putting mainly negative things out in the world, you're gonna receive and only see negative things, because that's the only thing that you're putting out there. So, you know, change your mindset. Like I've talked about in the past about how dealing with depression and stuff like that, when you change your mindset to look at a situation differently, and like, for example, taking it on head on with the depression and stuff, instead of looking at this depression as, why is this happening to me, and all this stuff, you know, you look at it and you take it as, okay, this is happening to me, this is my story, I'm gonna figure this shit out, and I'm gonna do this for me, and I'm gonna come up on top. And once you finally get through that, you know, you look back at all these things that you've been through, and it's like, I did that shit, you know? Like, I have like all these books that I used to write in, you know, and all the things that I've been through, and I look back on all that and I'm like, I did that. Like, you know, like it's a beautiful feeling to feel accomplished, especially when you learn to accomplish, not so much accomplish, but when you come to terms with your emotions, and you know, you open yourself up in a different way. And I think that honestly, if people were more open-minded and weren't so close-minded to everything and didn't look at things as if they were weird, or look at things with just a narrow perspective, you know, then a lot more people would probably be a lot more happy. But I for sure just fucked up my makeup. That's one thing. That's one thing that I'm not gonna be able to put into the universe to fix. Wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute. Bitch, hold on. Okay, so recently I've kind of, oh, I'm gonna fall off this chair. Okay, so I kind of just like started getting into stones and stuff like that. Not just, I mean, I just think they're pretty. So I was like, no, I'm gonna pick some up. So I got some. I have like amethyst back there. I have, I don't even know what that one's called, honestly. I forgot. But yeah, so I just have like different rocks and everything because think they look pretty. But recently I had picked up this bracelet when I was out with a friend. And this is labradorite, and this is from Madagascar. Well, that's what the guy said. And I was thinking right now about what the meaning of this bracelet is and what it's supposed to like attract and everything like that. Like stones are supposed to bring like certain frequencies and stuff like that and all this stuff. But I was thinking, and healing with labradorite, this is what this article says. A stone of transformation, labradorite is useful companion through change, imparting strength and perseverance. It balances and protects the aura, raises consciousness, and grounds the spiritual energies. Excellent for strengthening intuition, promoting psychic abilities. And I'm like, well shit, that explains everything. That's the fourth thing. So this, wow, that's weird. Honestly, I don't even know what to say. That's just crazy. That is just crazy. Like, did this rock actually just attract all these things? Or am I just like tripping, you know? Or like, am I, honestly, I don't even know. Like I said, I'm gonna just take it with a grain of salt. I'm gonna just take that positivity. I'm gonna just take it, I'm gonna absorb it, and we're gonna continue on with life, because really, what else can you do? Life is crazy. It's fucking crazy. Anyways, let's continue on with this makeup. Let's get this done and over with. I will hop off really fast, and then I'm gonna do my mascara, and we will be done. Actually, maybe I'll put on some falsies. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, we are done. Okay, so this is the completed look. Yeah, pretty simple. I obviously went through and put some false lashes on just because, you know, why not? But yeah, so we discovered some pretty crazy things today, and hopefully you motherfuckers don't think I'm crazy, but if you do, you're right. But yeah, so I will shut the fuck up now. I hope you motherfuckers have the best motherfucking day, and I am sending positive vibes your way, and I will see you next.